You're watching Daytime Chicago with Amy Rutledge and Tanya Francisco.
The Adventures of Lefty and Righty, the Windy City, takes young readers on a fun journey throughout the city of Chicago.
And author Lori Orlinsky joins us now with more. What a great idea. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you so much for having me. I actually can't take credit for the idea.
I was getting ready to ask you, where did this idea come from?
So my daughter Ellie, she's now 7. When she was about 4 years old, we were in, Family Sunday, folding all of the laundry, and I just said to myself, why are there no white socks that have a match? Where did these white socks go? And Ellie just looked very innocently and she said, they went to the White Sox game. And for months and months, we would continue up. We called them Lefty and Righty. We would continue their antics and we talked about where they went, that they ate hot dogs, that they got messy. And then this is my 4th children's book, so I had written 3 others that are lesson-based. So I thought this could be a good book to teach kids about the city of Chicago.
That is
Fantastic.
so cute. Yeah, it's kind of like Flat Stanley, where the kids were doing that for a while. So, and you kind of are encouraging people to take their socks on an adventure.
Yes, I also have this adorable little plush toy, so kids could have their own Lefty and Righty. They can take Lefty and Righty out to all the places in the city that the book is, or even where the book isn't, that doesn't show pictures of the city, and use hashtag Lefty Righty on social media.
Let's talk about some of the places that you visit in the book.
So they start at the Jefferson Park L stop, and that's a nod to where we live. We live in Jefferson Park. They go everywhere from the Shedd Aquarium, they visit the Bean, they go to the Field Museum, and of course they end up at Guaranteed Rate. And that was, always the intent behind the book. But the big surprise is that their socks are surprised to see humans, not actual socks, playing baseball.
Oh, that is too cute.
It's super cute because you guys are pairing with Sox Charities.
We are, yes. I'll be donating a portion of proceeds to White Sox Charities. They're very committed to youth education and literacy, so I'm thrilled to give back in that way.
And you got some great news this morning. You are #1 on the Amazon bestseller.
I did. I found out the book is a #1 Amazon bestseller in Chicago in tourism books, so I'm thrilled.
That is amazing. I like the fact that you're also doing, all of your books have this component where kids are taking away with something, even if they don't know they're taking away with something.
Yes, I think lessons are so important because it's so much easier to read a child a book and then kind of explain and role play what the lessons are and what you would have done in that scenario versus sitting them down and having a tough conversation with them. So I think it's an easier way and a less intimidating way for them to learn.
Okay, let's talk about your first 3 books. So your first one is about being small, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then the other 2?
The other 2 are a little bit different. Tooth Fairy's Tummy Ache. It's a book about honesty. And a little girl loses her first tooth, and she actually swallows it. And she puts it under her pillow and ends up putting a kernel of popcorn under her pillow instead. And it's all about what happens when you don't tell the truth. And then my 3rd book is called Balloons for Tiger. It's a book to help deal with pet loss.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be really hard for kids.
All lessons that kids experience as they're growing up.
Yes.
And has your daughter resonated with a lot of those? Have they really helped her?
They've helped all 3 of my kids. All of the books have been somehow inspired by my children.
Okay. Well, they are the best little creators, aren't they? Little rugrats.
For better or for worse.
Yes, exactly. So you're going to have an autograph session?
Yes, so I have a 9-stop book tour. It starts on Saturday. I'll be at Yorktown Mall at Barbara's Bookstore, and I have stops throughout Barnes & Noble, throughout the city. I'll, of course, be at Guaranteed Rate in April for their Family Sunday, and I'll also be at the Sears Tower.
So people can feel good that buying this book also helps with White Sox Charities. So
Absolutely.
That is fantastic. Lori, this is
so
great.
Cute,
Thank you. And that little plush doll. I imagine we'll see a lot of kids with those.
Thank you. Well, and I have a copy for both of you and your kiddos.
Thank you.
Thank you. They will love it.
All right, it's Lori Orlinsky, author.com. You get more information, and of course on Amazon.
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic.
All right. Thank you.